Hey friends, it's Baby Bear, and I am here with another lame Evony update. But I just wanted to say that I accidentally made All-Star Juniors. We were pushing Kotez and PP for majors, but we got pushed to C4. So Kotez got into majors, congratulations, woohoo! And PP got into elite, but if we were on C5, they both definitely would have made majors, and Sapphire and I probably would have made elite, but it's totally fine. It's just it is what it is. It's Evony. And this is why I didn't do any coverage on this, because I'm not going to give Evony free advertising for All Stars so people spend on it, because what a joke. What a sham. We got pushed to C4. I'm not going to stop bitching about it because I really like, we had a plan. We had a strategy. We had PP and Kotes go next so that the next time we don't have to, we can keep pushing new people, but it is what it is. All right. That being said, guys, Evany update the stuff that I hate doing, but I do it for you. So, alliance competition, make sure you finish that out, guys. The alliance competition is normally a lame competition, but if you have checked out the actual prizes this time, they're actually pretty good. Or maybe they always were good and I just kind of ignored it. But make sure you collect your prizes, and if you see at the top here, you do get a general. You get an epic general or a premium general. And what's nice about that is you can get the new siege general that's out right now. And I can scroll down to the bottom, and he's like a pirate. And yeah, that is the gist of this event. I mean, I guess try to save up your quests to do the gold ones, but just know that some of those gold ones are kind of hard to do. And then just, oh yeah, here's the stats for this, just in case you want to know. I hear he pairs with Patronus very well. I hear he pairs with Serena. So, of course, I've already updated Septimus, and I know this always happens. It's like, yep, a new general will come out that's better, but it's all good. I've already done specialties on Septimus, so I'm just going to keep moving forward, This is the dumbest event. This is dumber than the dragon spin wheel. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Look at these prizes. They are so awful. And who wants David Farragut or whatever his name is? I guess if you're really needing Nordic King, but you have to get to a certain level to even get that. So again, stinker of an event. And I will show you here what you get when you do your token things. And I got these for free, guys. I did not buy any of this. You can get it free from killing wizards, not wizards, we don't have wizards, witches and turtles, warlords, and golems. So you can get those little coins if you hit those. And I'm sure there's a cap on it. These packs don't look that great, but I'm showing it to you anyway. I like the bamboo, but that's about it. And the Alliance Carnival, I think this is kind of a cool event. I always like the little carnival events that they do. So you have the option of gathering and killing monsters to get the free rewards that you can accrue. And then I had spent only $9.99 double coupon pack in order to get this really cool avatar frame. And of course, make sure you get the Ramune drink so you can kill your B17s. But the cool avatar frame is this one. It's only 20 gold shields, but you'll see when I put it on. It's really cool. So that's the other thing that I don't understand about Evony is, why are they charging so much money for avatar? Like, I don't understand. Like, every game that I've ever played on King of Avalon and Genza Glory, you get avatars for like $9.99, $19.99. Everybody can buy them. I mean, it should not be something so precious. And why do we always have to have the same blonde women? Why can't we have people of diversity, especially when you're in China? It makes no sense. I'm like, can we petition, if there's anything that we can get from this video, can we please have other characters besides, the same character over and over again. I mean, I like Elise. I think she's pretty, but yeah, do a Kaguya. Do somebody else. Anyways, there's this other great expedition going on. I don't know what it is. It's some dice game that, of course, is copying King of Avalon. King of Avalon has a dice game, but we actually don't have teams, so that's a different concept. So I guess in 9 days we figure it out. I think that avatar frame people have already gotten before, so that is a repeat. But here are the details here, and it just seems like it's a dice game. Great. I have no idea what it is. And, I don't even know, like, how are you strategic with your team? I have no idea. So, yeah, that's all I can tell you guys. I do think it's cool that these castles came back, the permanent castles. But again, I guess this is going to be another spend game. Obviously, we're not going to get these nice cake castles for free. So I guess maybe you have to pick your team based on that. But I don't know if it has to do with skill or spending. And what else do we got here? The Revelation of Maya event is like the bane of everybody's existence on Evony. This is the worst event ever. It is the longest event for the amount of rewards. Honestly, if the rewards were better, I think I would play it more, right? And you should play it one way, one pass through, because you do get rewards inside the game, like 3 levels. But it's just, yeah, it is what it is. So I'm actually first place in SVS, and I'm doing the worst that I've ever done on SVS. I have so many negative points. It's not even funny. But, sometimes I get kind of like, I just want to kill stuff. And I'm not trying to be a bad player, but it's not all the time. I actually have never been point negative in all of my SVSs. Never. I've had negative points, but I've always been point positive. But yeah, this SVS is a fun one. I'm just hitting like reinforcements of T15s, and I just don't care. I don't know why. Yeah, so here's that historic general summoning, 17%, how it always is. I did try to open up one of my tokens from the All-Star shop, or not the All-Star shop, but the battle shop, and it didn't give me him. So you only have like a 7% chance. And of course I bet, and when I bet, I only bet like 6 because I never win. And you can get betting coins, and you can get I think 100 a day. And now I'll take you to the battle shop where you can buy. This is what I always get in here. I get the advanced march speeds, and I get the march size increase. The march size increase is hard to come by and is expensive, so I think that's a good deal to get. And normally, let's say if I was in majors, I would get the heal speeds, but I would get the 3-day speeds first because the value is better. So that's all I'm doing for the betting shop. And here we go again. Typical Kate Castle. You see me not spending, but I always tell you guys the first week, don't spend. Wait until the second week because they're going to release another item or another event that you wish you would have waited. So I always wait the second week, but I'm not going to be spending anyway. So I just wanted to show you guys what you get here. Pericles, testicles, they have him again, and they have 2 new castles, and they're okay. They're cute. I can't imagine I can't imagine a lot of like guys wanting to get it, but whatever. And then of course here's the Elise skin. She ended up on a wheel, which is like, boo, thumbs down. I hate wheels. We all hate wheels. Like, these wheels suck. So it looks like it's going to be another $1,600 skin. Like, I just, it's not, this is not randomized, right? and it's probably illegal. They have it programmed out where if you spin so many times, you're guaranteed to get her at 640 spins, and she's at a 0.16% that you can actually get her. So you're looking at about $1,600 for this, which is so stupid. Um, it would be cool if they actually had a wheel that actually was optimized to actually be random, but it's not. It's programmed. Um, I think that stuff should be illegal, honestly, but this stuff isn't regulated. And of course, if you want to also see where her skin is, you just go to her general and then you go to her skin and it's there. And really, for the price of that 1600, 15%, really, 15%, and then 15% with the dragon. I don't know, guys. Even the avatar, even though the artwork is nice and pretty, not worth not worth it. Um, and I'm sure eventually down the road, you're gonna be able to get that avatar and skin for $100, right? So it's not worth spending on. And here's the castle, which has 40% mount HP, which is pandering to all those people who love their T1 mount walls. And of course, it's 40%. So again, Evony doing their thing where a $2,000 cake castle, a new player, new server, C5, C6, they get these more powerful castles for $2,000, the same price that people bought years ago for their cake castles that are only 15%. So again, the they're not being fair with how they're releasing this, right? Like if this castle would have been 15%, 20%, okay, cool, right? It's close enough to what the older castles were, but they're really trying to up the percentages on these new castles so that more people keep spending on these castles, but it's not keeping the fairness of the game. And I guarantee you, a lot of older players are not going to be wasting money on these castles. It's not worth wasting money when you have tens of other, cake castles. So it is interesting that Evany keeps making the castles higher percentages. Why not just keep it the same amount? Why not just keep it 15 to 20 and you're still going to have the new players buying those castles? And here's the other quandary is that I'm a cat person and I love dogs, but like I really love cats. I would want this castle because it has cat on it, but I wouldn't necessarily want the ground troop defense stats. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, can you interchange the stats with the castle that you want? Because I think that people choose castles based on their appearance, not just the stats. So yeah, just a suggestion. I mean, I would want the cake. I would want the cake castle with the cat and the mount HP. But it's fine. I'm not getting it, so it doesn't really matter. One last thing to show you. If you have $100 to waste on a march, this is the Fluff and Paw March, which is really cute, and it has a golden retriever and 3 Siamese cats. I think it's adorable. However, not spending $99 for this. Again, Evany, I know you follow and copy and love Fun Plus. I know you love King of Avalon and Guns of Glory because you copy everything that they do, but marches are $19.99. Avatars, $9.99. Maybe a special avatar, $99.99. That's it though. These $1,600 avatars, you crazy. It's crazy. All right. So let me show you what this new frame looks like. This fire flame frame. I really like it. So overall, what do I like about this event that they rolled out? Well, I don't like that they gave Sappho to only some people. So I'm complaining to CS about that. I want a Sappho general. That is just plain, like, I'm so tired of some people getting some things and us not getting it. So complaining to CS about that. The Carnival, the Alliance Carnival, I like that event. I always like that event. I like the frame. That's it. Everything else, just don't bother. And By the way, I just listened back to all of this because I was half asleep. I was falling asleep because I had to be up at 5 a.m. to do this stupid event. And so I was like, well, I'll just make a video to keep myself awake. And I really don't remember anything that I said. I'm sorry I was complaining so much. And I'm sorry I'm really cranky. But, being up this early on the weekends is not exactly fun. And it's supposed to be a fun event. So this is just a sneak peek of the All-Star Juniors. And you will see how bad our marches would get stuck. They would literally just get stuck for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, even on the return. If you would open scout reports, it would turn into a red screen. It wasn't as bad as the first All Stars, but it was worse than the challenge majors. And the lag was really like, it was worse in the beginning. And then all of a sudden, like towards the end, it actually started clearing up. So I don't know if they were working on fixing it while we were playing, but that was just what was going on. And I will get a compilation of all the lag and glitches and fails just so that you can see again how obnoxious it is. But anyways, congratulations to everyone who made it to semifinals. And again, I apologize for being so cranky. And, you know, I didn't have coffee this morning. And honestly, I think I'm just going to go back to bed. So, anyways, enjoy, guys. We'll see you later.